Oh, this is like my seventh time recording this, so let's do this. My question was how important is expression and like mediums of expression, and I got this inspiration on page 110 of The Handmaid's Tale, where basically Offred is using wordplay of the word chair in order to lessen like pressures that she feels from Gilead, and this is like a crazy notion because she's literally using literature in order to like get rid of pressure inside of her brain. And while that's no alien like concept, you're always hearing how artists they paint in order to like express emotions that they can't otherwise convey through words. The way, well, the way I answered this question was through interviews, and they basically all revealed the same thing, where it really does make a difference, and it really does like help relieve stress, help relieve like pressures from school, parents, society, whatever. And yeah, that's crazy because it's crazy that like artistic mediums or just words or just art, just freedom of creativity can fix, I don't know, fix, help like what's up there. So let's get to the interviews. All right, hello. What is your name, grade, in school?
My name is Charles.
Isabel Dian.
Our song.
I'm a senior at Northville High School.
I'm from Nova High School and I'm in 10th grade.
I'm a junior and I go to Northville High School.
All right, so I'm just gonna ask some like weird questions just to kind of make you more comfortable. All right, so just to get you a little bit comfortable, I'm gonna ask you some questions. So how was your weekend? How's your weekend? How's your weekend so far?
Fun.
It was good.
It's so good so far.
How was your sleep last night?
Pretty good. Got 8 hours.
It was great.
It was also good.
All right, that's good. So now we're gonna go a little bit more in depth into the like why I called you here. So, how would you say that you express yourself?
Sometimes I write in a journal and get my thoughts down.
All right, so you're a writer.
Yeah.
Music?
All right, and so like you play an instrument.
Yes.
What instrument is that?
I play piano and many others.
All right. So how do you express yourself?
Through singing.
Okay, so how long have you been singing?
Since I was little.
Probably around a decade. Oh, a decade, yes. It's been a decade.
And what made you start doing piano?
I remember my brother, he was playing this like horse song and I would always dance around the room, and so like that kind of made me want to play.
So how long have you been doing this or had this like interest?
I'd say since in 6th grade I started.
All right, and then so what kind of made you start writing?
First I was trying to get my feelings down on paper, so then in the future I could look back and remember things and how I felt at that time and try to get like a flashback while I was reading it. So I wanted to have that feeling of like no regrets, you know.
Kind of so like you can look back and remember like every single
Exactly.
thing. Okay. And what made you start?
I started singing as a kid just because I liked it, and then I started professionally because I also liked it and I wanted to do it like as a career.
All right, so like back to today, like how much would you say you're writing a week? Or like a month, a year?
Usually it's a month. Yeah, once in a month probably.
How often a week would you say that you sing?
Every day.
Oh. All right. So, how often a week do you play piano?
Every day, 3 hours to 4 hours a day.
All right, that's a lot. So then, what does it mean for you now? Like, 4 years later, or whatever.
Now I'm still doing the same thing from time to time, but I'm also like I'm thinking about like issues in like people's lives and some people's lives. Like I wrote about religion once a couple months ago.
So it's making you think more about like more philosophical kind
Exactly, yeah.
of more of others as well.
Mhm.
So when you play piano, is there any sort of like expressive emotion that you feel like? Do you use it to kind of like probe yourself or like express yourself?
Definitely. Like a lot of different pieces call for different emotions, and you kind of have to interpret them in your own way and use your own life experience as a way to express that. In some, it's like really peaceful, and others, it's just anger.
And so what does it mean? What does singing mean to you now, like 10 years later since when you were a kid?
Um, it's like my way of expressing myself.
And what does that exactly mean?
Like, through music, I can show like my feelings and stuff. And like when I write songs, it's like my way of jotting down feelings and like, yeah.
So it's like through the music you're able to like kind of remove the burdens a little.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
All right. Yeah. How do you think it helps you?
After I write one, it just feels good when I read it, and like usually it's like really bad, but it still feels good writing it.
Kind of just to let
Just like-
those feelings go into paper.
Exactly, it's like clearing my mind out.
So before you said that you started off playing piano, you know, just messing around with your brother.
Yeah.
But how is it for you now? Like, why do you still play? Like, how does that evolve or like translated?
It's something that like I'm good at, and it brings me happiness and brings others happiness, and it allows me to say something that I can't in words.
Right. So, in the sense of how it helps you like translate your thoughts into like music,
Mhm.
how does that like help? Like, how does that help like your emotional state? Or
As a result, I think I'm a lot more calm most of the time. Like I don't get angry that easily, like actual angry. Like I might joke around and be angry, but like it's easy for me to calm down. And if I ever get mad, I'll usually just go to the piano and like just smash around.
so, would you say that it's necessary?
I think it's necessary for if for everyone to do it. They don't have to necessarily write, but if they do like things that make them clear their mind up, I think it would help them a lot.
Would you say it's necessary for you? Like, do you need to do this?
No, not necessarily, because I can still just think about what I'm doing. I don't have to write it down, but it's just a lot better to write it down.
All right. But you would prefer to.
Yeah, I'd prefer to write it down because it's clear.
Yes.
So you think that you have to play?
For me, it's like been part of my life, and I probably will always play it. But for other people, I don't necessarily think that.
I think so.
Okay. And so overall, would you say that singing has benefited you?
Yeah, definitely.
And all right, I think that's it.
Cool.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I have. All right. Well, that's all the questions I have. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.